If you're carrying a backpack with you, for longer term trips, a great luxury item to have is a pack rod. And this is a St. Croix pack rod that is very sturdy, very lightweight, and I can catch almost any sized fish in North America with a setup like this. And there are a lot of different options for lightweight rods out there, but one recommendation for me as a full-time survival instructor, I've seen all types out there, and the worst of them are the telescoping type pack rods, the ones that you can pull and extend out. I have literally seen those things break within hours. I highly recommend that if you're going to carry a dedicated rod, that you get a pack rod of some type and you spend a little bit of extra money on it versus getting a cheap telescoping rod from one of the major box stores. There's also another brand out there referred to as kind of the Combat or M-Rod, and it is a short, very packable rod that has a coil in the middle that is also fantastic. And I also like to carry some basic yo-yos. These things are only about $3 to $4 a piece. I can set these out on a limb in a million different ways, and these things will fish for me while I'm back at camp. And for the money, guys, and the weight, you really can't beat them. You might want to check your local area to make sure that they are legal, but I've literally survived on nothing more than just these yo-yos. Having a half dozen of them, you set them out overnight. If you set them up properly with the right baits, you'll have more fish than you know what to do with. Your tools are very important to you, so you want to be able to hone them and take care of them, and having a good sharpening stone is essential. This is a work sharp. It's got a guide so that you always kind of get the degree right. It's got a fine and a coarse, as well as a ceramic rod. You can sharpen hooks on this, and then it also has a leather strop on it, and you can pick this up for about $20 to $25. And in my opinion, it's very lightweight and a great option for the money. With your pack rod, you've obviously got to have some type of reel, and this is a Shimano Saros. This is a slightly more expensive type reel, but I do these types of trips so often that I prefer to have something that is really, really good at what it does. And this is capable of doing stuff on saltwater as well as, just your normal rivers and streams that you would run into out in the wilderness. And I can run line as small as 6 pound, upwards of, maybe even 20 pound test, and works great. It's got a very smooth action, and I think you definitely want to have a good dedicated fishing reel to go with your pack rod. And it's better to spend a little bit of extra money on those items so that you're not only efficient, but you don't have to worry about those items breaking down on you in the wilderness when you need them the most.